You ever wish that you could go back in time and change some events you only knew then, what you know now, what you could do? Believe me, I do all the time. Surprisingly, one of the things that I would change is in December of 1998, I was 17, 18 years old, getting ready to go in the military. Well, I would have went and stockpiled on a card trading game called Pokemon. No idea anything about it. I would have went, invested, bought all the boxes, bought just anything I could buy that has the Pokemon logo on it. Yes, of all the things I could change, that would be one of them. And to maybe some of y'all's surprise, today we're going to talk about why you might have a hidden treasure in your room as well. So Pokemon trading card game started off as a Nintendo Game Boy game in Japan in the early 90s. And then just the way things go, just like Mario Brothers or any of those, they evolved to eventually being just hitting all aspects, from plush to comic books to cartoons and everything else. I'm sure if you all are not too familiar with it, you probably heard of the app that came out a few years ago called Pokemon Go, which everyone was walking around with their head down and not paying attention and trying to catch their monsters. So I figured this would be a good idea because I feel like a lot of the audience is like me, and we love finding hidden treasures, whether it's in gold or it's in a coin pusher or it's in a slot machine or metal detecting. So I thought there might be some interest and kind of explain to you what got me and my best buddy involved into this new trading card game. So to kind of give you a little bit of brief idea, I'll let Bray explain to you what got him started, and then we'll go from there. But this is go back about two and a half years ago.
So it was literally we started, and people in the bus started playing the game. And I didn't really like the game too much because I didn't really feel like doing all the game stuff, and I just liked collecting them. And eventually we started collecting Pokemon cards. And started doing it. People started collecting them for the game, and then people just started collecting them, just collect them. And at first I didn't know anything about Pokemon. I just knew that it was a card and a lot of people had it. So I didn't know anything and just took cards for cards that probably could have been valuable, like holographic cards. And I know and knew the basics, like the shinier the better, and that's how it is in real life. But there is a little bit more to it, like how rare it is and PSA and stuff like that. But I didn't know that. I was just collecting them. And
because basically thought they were cool.
And yeah, so I got to the point where I didn't have any Pokemon because I was collecting them. Then I just started collecting them and getting more cards, and then I eventually went to Dad and told him about what happened on the bus, and I'll let him tell you what happened then.
So Bray comes to me, and obviously my head's not under rock, so I had heard of Pokemon before, but again, it was a little past my time. Now, I'll give you a little timeline. I'm a 1981 baby. So I come from the time of baseball cards. Everyone saved as many baseball cards as we possibly could, and thinking that here within a few years they're going to be worth thousands of dollars. Well, anybody that's familiar with the baseball card industry knows that the market was inundated with these baseball cards, and things didn't work out that way. Now, there are some diamonds in the rough. There are some out there that have some value, but nothing like we were thinking back then. So I kind of was skeptical when it comes to a trading card game that says that, their longevity is going to be there. So Bray gets hold of me and asked for his tour money if we could go pick up some Pokemon cards. So I didn't know where to start, but we went to Walmart and we found a pretty decent selection of it. But the first thing I noticed is these little packs cost about 3 times the amount that baseball cards did. And I understand inflation and over time, but I was really taken back. Like, how in the world? And they were out of stock. I mean, people were buying them left and right. So time went by, and then Bray and I had a little collection started, and we put it off to the side. Well, it wasn't just recently. I seen this particular video on a popular YouTube page.
Pokemon is the highest grossing media franchise of all time, coming in at over $90 billion. Ahead of Hello Kitty, Star Wars, Mario, Harry Potter, and Marvel. And with the 25th anniversary of Pokemon coming up next year, I don't see that changing anytime soon.
This is the one?
Yeah, this is the one.
The holy grail of cards?
Just broke 25,000. This card is a $25,000 piece of cardboard, and you will literally be able to sell it probably between 35 and 40,000 by Christmas.
If you pull just one, first edition PSA 10 Charizard, aka the holy grail of Pokemon collecting, it's worth $200,000. Just look at how excited this guy was when he pulled one.
So after we watched it, me and Bray together, we kind of looked at each other and said, hey, where are those Pokemon cards at that we had? So both of us instantly started the fever of, we got to get these Pokemon cards and we got to start investing in this. Bray and I went out on a venture, and part of this again is to kind of give you an idea, letting you know you might have a hidden treasure at your own house. Me and Bray went out, and I'm gonna show a video now of us going out and went on the Pokemon hunt, trying to see what stores, and hopefully that can help you so you know what stores to go to. All right guys, so we are on the hunt right now to try to find some Pokemon cards. We're going to go to the normal places that we know that have them, such as Target, maybe Walmart, I'm not 100% sure. We're also going to try a flea market as well. Here at the flea market.
Yep.
Awesome, there we go.
I want to see a Pokemon card. Oh, it's a 100-piece puzzle.
Oh, is it? How much is it? It might be a good...
$8. When this Apple Jacks, it's like a flea market, and we ended up getting this Pokemon puzzle for $8. And then we got this Pokemon Lego thing from 2018. And then...
Alright, so no luck on finding vintage ones, which me and Bray have been in there many times, and I don't think I've ever seen them before, but we figured we'd try. So now we're going to go test the theory, does Dollar Store have Pokemon cards for $1?
Yep.
Alright, so now we're going to find out if you can find Dollar Tree pack in Dollar Tree. So let's go in here and find out.
So we didn't have any luck at this Dollar Store. They only had like Fortnite.
But they did have a section that had cards though. They did have that.
It was a Fortnite cards, but it wasn't any Pokemon. So next we're going to either check Target or Walmart.
Alright, so we're going to that Target, but before we go to that Target, we are going to this GameStop, because I know GameStop carries Pokemon cards. Alright, so we just left GameStop, and we were actually able to get a pretty good collection.
G-Max, which is a really nice card.
We are at Target, which we go to this Target a lot, so Bray and I are going to go in. I will carry the camera with me just to show you, but I think everyone knows what the inside of a Target looks like, so let's see what we can get.
We're going to go ahead and show you where you get your Pokemon at.
The first aisle at Target. And then also you got to look in the toy section, because Target keeps it in two different places. Alright, so then if you go into the toy section.
Some of these.
So Target is a good place to check. Now some Targets have these up front, so you got to look up front to find them, but our Target has it in the back of the store. But irregardless, so we're going to look and see which ones that we haven't got, and we'll pick up some.
Yep.
Alright, so Target is done, and we are officially done for the day. We spent enough money, Lord knows that, so we'll show you what we were able to get from Target.
Target and GameStop, because we didn't get to show you what we got from GameStop. Well, we ended up buying this right here.
That was on sale for $3.
This.
Detective Pikachu.
Then we got a VMAX booster box. And that's what's in there. We got one big thing.
Now this is, I've seen this a few times, it's $49, but we've debated on getting it, but since we're getting ready to have a big opening, and we're getting ready to send a bunch of cards to PSA, so we wanted to have.
And these are the cards that it comes with on the back. This is we've got many of these, but this is it includes there's a Charmander. So what we're gonna hold up for a while and stop trying to like buy this Pokemon and open what we have, so we can get a little bit of more space, and then we'll get more space for more Pokemon. We'll see you guys at the house. So we get back, and I'm just completely intrigued. Again, the inner gold hunter in all of us, whatever you want to say, the treasure hunter in all of us, I just completely was blown away about these prices. I mean, you're talking about not cards worth a couple $100, you're talking about cards worth $250,000 that are 20 years old. They're not that old, and worth $250,000. Now, how Pokemon is figured out, they have companies like Beckett and PSA. They grade them. Now, what they're looking for when they grade them, well, the first thing they're looking for is the overall quality of the card. Is it in good shape? Is it, is it ink running everywhere?
So if everything on it is perfect, then the second thing they look for is the centering on it. Now keep in mind this is done by machines, and machines make errors, so sometimes like I might send out a whole batch of cut little to the left or to the right or too high. So if all of that is correct, then you go around to the back of it, and if the back of it's centered and everything, there's not a lot of whites on the end, which happens easy for these cards, then you can get basically the highest ones, a PSA 10 or a Beckett 10. If you can get that, get it graded, these cards are worth a tremendous amount of money. Again, I know this is a coin pusher channel, but you know my best buddy, you know everything that I do is Bray. I like to share with you all. Bray is now starting the channel that we already have, Braden and Dad Vlogs, and we're going to be doing this weekly of opening up the rare Pokemon cards and a hunt of trying to find the Charizard, that rare Charizard cards what you're looking for. So we've a little small investment into it so far, but I love doing it with him. Which is all together. This could be something that you could do with your kids or grandkids. They might enjoy doing, which anybody that's young knows exactly what Pokemon is. And again, you might find a hidden treasure hidden in a closet or a box somewhere and not even know that you had it. That's why we put a call to arms, and I'm sure you all have heard me keep talking about, hey, if you have any Pokemon cards and you don't want them, please send them this way. Bray would enjoy them. And the idea behind it's not that I'm trying to take something from someone, is just if you're going to throw them away, please don't. Please, he enjoys them. But, so anyways, we're going to go over now and we're going to do some openings and just kind of give you an idea better of what you're looking for and sort of understanding just the whole thing about us, but, you know, the enjoyment that we get out of it. And maybe something that you all enjoy too. So anything?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
All right, guys, let's go over here and we got a few things we want to open. We hit the jackpot, I think, with the new one that Walgreens carries, and we're going to open it up, and there could be a card in there that is worth thousands of dollars, or so they say. So we're going to go over and do that right now, and then we'll be right back. So this will give you a little bit of idea of is the hobby if you want to learn it. But this right here, believe it or not, this is from 2016. It's not that old. And these things are selling like gold, just this alone, just this pack. So what you want to do, there's a bunch of different ways. You can do like what I used to do with baseball cards and just leave them in the pack, never open them, which is completely fine to do. But with Pokemon, it's one of the few that actually pays or could pay more to open it up and see if you have one of the rare cards that you're looking for. It goes against everything I learned as a baseball card collector. But, so here's the pack right here. There's so many different techniques that they have learned. They've learned to weigh these things. If it's heavier, they know that a good card's in here. Now, Pokemon's easy to figure out. Essentially, if there's a shiny card in it, EX, GX, well, they all have names, the more money it's worth. So the shinier, the better. More art on it, the better. There's rare ones, there's the ones that are not so rare. So, you get a little bit of idea. Now, there's an art form too. Okay, this is the second thing. See how this is all green on the back of it? This is a little cheat that maybe you do or do not want to know, but this means this pack doesn't have anything really good in it. If it's white with a green stripe, that means there's something good in it.
We probably have one somewhere, but we'll tell you that.
But we'll take 1, 2, 3.
Probably.
Is it 3 or 4?
I think it's 4 for this one.
4. Put that up front, and what I just did there
a little bit.
is up. Yeah, there's the rare. Okay, so it's 3. All right, so we'll go through here and let's
see. You just see if you have a shiny one. I think that's it.
And basically, that's what we're looking for. And
that's probably
shiny energy, which we don't have that, so that's not too bad to have.
Yeah, we don't have that specific one.
Essentially, they have one rare one and then one shiny one. Like you can see this. So again, the shinier, the better. Now, this is the one that I'm super excited about because this card pack. So this one is definitely a rare one to find. This one could have 1 in every 5 has the super rare older packs. So that's
which is either that or that, I think.
We're going to open that up now.
So what you want to do is you want to take the plastic off because I don't really want to rip the box.
Yeah, the box itself, all that stuff is worth money, believe it or not.
Okay, so we finally found my school scissors. There you go.
Alright, so
and actually this one is different. Like most of them you open up there, but actually this one you open on the side.
So what you do is you reach in and there we go, got a rare card. See, again, shiny. The shinier the better.
Okay, we're gonna do this like a
Fates Collide. I think that one's the older one.
Oh, this is the, if you want to show them that.
And there's that when I was saying with the green, with white, that's it. That's what that means.
Oh, this is my favorite pack, actually. I was just telling Dad.
Darkness Ablaze.
Darkness Ablaze Charizard. So I want to open this one.
So I think this one right here is essentially the older pack. I have to
Which one do you want to open?
look into that. Let's see if we can see a year. 2016. So it's not too old.
This one is, here, let's see, 2020.
Yeah, I think the rest of them are somewhat new.
So these are this is my favorite pack, so I'm definitely going to open this one. So you can pick one to open and what you want to open first.
Okay, so like here we go. We're going to go ahead and go in here. There's a way to do this.
I think I own my pack. I'm not going to look at the card or the back.
All right, so then we turn it. Oh, that means there should be a good one in there. That's if you see that, that's good. So we'll see if that's true. 1, 2, 3. It might be 3 or 4. I'm not sure. Oh, all right, let's do 4. All right, and that's how you know if you got it right. And what that does is that basically puts the best cards in the back.
Yeah, I'll let you do yours now. Well, actually, yours is one who's going to have a good card, I think.
Very easy to figure this out. Again, all you have to do is look them up on eBay or anywhere else, and you can find out what the prices are pretty quick. All right, there's the hollow.
Ooh!
Oh, the marine. See now.
Is it textured? No.
What we'll do is we'll look that up and find out how much that one's worth. But that's a pretty good.
Okay, let's see. My energy is front. That looks cool. Pretty. Looks pretty old. It doesn't mean it is, because some of them are like a little faded out, which is like don't let it trick you. It's not it means it's old. It's old. It's just the texture. And our legendary.
Oh,
We do got a good, pretty cool holographic.
all right, so we'll put Bray's cards up
And
here.
Here.
And which one do you want out of these two, buddy?
I'll get this one.
That's the. Let's do that one last, because that's the
Yeah.
old one.
Let's see.
All right, let's see. Oh, should be another good one.
Let's see.
All right, so put 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see what you want to look for in this, on the back of it, the centering. The centering's really important. You want to look at the overall, is the corners nicked, are they in good shape? Obviously that's, all right, so there's that.
Let's cross your fingers.
They got, it should be a game that's all of its own trying to pronounce these names. Jigglypuff. All right, there's
Land.
our reverse hollow.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Go-Goat. So there we go, Go-Goat. All right, Bray's gonna
This is
open up
supposed to be the older one. So let's see if that's true. Oh, that's one way to do it. And we'll keep this one a surprise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that to the back.
Oh, wow, that's a good to see. He did one more extra. They're all different, but that's a good card. See what I'm saying? Now look at it.
That's an EX too.
Yeah, the coloring is the whole card is it's holographic. So
Let's see what
that's basically what you want to get.
reverse hollow.
So you take these, you look them up, and you see how much they're worth. Then you take that from this point, and I'll show you what
And
the
then
next part
the-
is.
Reverse hollow. Not too good because look at the side.
Yep. So you take this, put it in a pack. Now this one has, like Bray just pointed out, and believe me, all that means something. That's all you want to do.
A few. If that was worth $1,000, it would only be worth $100 at the most.
But that's essentially it, guys. So I hope you all can find value in this. I hope this is something that you can do with your children or grandkids, or maybe they're getting into. Definitely keep an eye out for these at Walgreens. These are real high wanted things. You don't want them, I'll take them for Christmas. Just kidding. So these are important things to look at, but I hope it's something that you can do with your family and that you all can enjoy together. I know me and Bray have had a lot of fun, just a little bit of time of doing it together. But essentially that's it, guys. If you want to get into it, just what do I know? I don't know. But a few things is you want to go and buy these card sleeves, go on eBay. These are not too expensive, I think like 20 bucks. And what we do is we just go in here. This is Bray's collection.
I also have like a.
Oh yeah, so speaking of you all sending stuff in, so Mike you know who you are. Bray, I asked people to send mail in Bray's name. So Bray got the first couple pieces of mail in, and
here I have to go to the page where it
I
stopped.
waited to hand it to him, and I'll show you what he found.
All this except this card right here. All the cards I'm going through are the cards he sent. It was a big stack of just EXs. All of them were just EXs. No GXs. I pulled that one. That one he didn't send, but all of these he sent. That's everything he sent.
So basically, it was like Bray on Christmas morning. Thank you so much, guys. For those of y'all been sending stuff to the P.O. Box for Bray, thank you. Seriously, I told y'all treat my son like family, and it means so much.
And also, there's another guy that sent a card that he said that he had something that was valuable, and it wasn't the shiny cards that he sent. It was this card that he sent, and
yeah, somebody
I can't remember what his name was.
Somebody had sent Bray 2 binders full of Pokemon cards too.
And
if you could see his eyes when he opened it up, it meant so much. But get into it. As you can see, we already got a collection. It's not the cheapest hobby in the world to get into, and now it's somewhat kind of a bad time just because everything's going up. But it's something you can do with your family. Something, especially now with the pandemic going on, you can do at your house. So the most valuable ones that you're going to want to look for is that dragon. His name is Charizard. They're the most valuable ones. They're rare. They don't put them in a lot of packs. So if you can get one, immediately put it into the case, and you might be surprised. I mean, me and Bray have paid $10 for a pack and had a card worth $600.
Yeah.
Pulled a $600 card out. I mean, what? The odds, it's amazing. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you know any Pokemon knowledge and would like to share, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to check out Bray's, Braden and Dad's vlogs. Again, we're going to be uploading once a week of our adventure trying to find that shiny Charizard. And outside of that, guys, thank you so much. I have a coin pusher video coming out here in a few days, but I just really wanted to share this with y'all because this is something that really brings joy to me and Bray. I'm sure we're all over the elections and everything about that, so this is something, maybe a positive spin on something to get started for the new year. Okay, anything else?
And also, when you get a card, you can't just be like, oh, it's not shiny, so I had to throw it away. It's not like that. You have to get the cards that you have. Like, not even all cards are rare. Some of the non-shiny cards, like this card right here, it's worth, if it's PSA Dad was talking about, PSA 10, it is worth up to $500, just PSA 10. And so it's not shiny or the better. You have to do research on, and you don't have to do them on all the cards, but just the cards that look unique. And some of the people or names you want to look for are Mewtwo, Charizard, Pikachu, and Bulbasaur, is it? And Venusaur or something?
I went to the dollar store, or actually Hobby Lobby, and I bought this. It's basically just a craft kit, but all the cards, we just put them inside of here. This was like $10, it wasn't much. And all the cards that we're not putting in there, we all Bray's Pokemon supplies up to this point, we're keeping it in there. And the shelf behind me, so. But again, we mainly built this was for the new channel with Bray, so. All right, buddy, so.
That's it.
All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button for more, mainly coin pusher videos, but every once in a while we'll throw a video like this in, or a gold hunt or something like that. But outside of that, I hope you all have a fantastic week. Elections are over with, thank God. And let's go on to the next thing. More positive vibes for everything. All right, talk to you later.